Hello and welcome to this short demonstration of Appsy Connect. Today we are going to show you how you can connect your Shopify online store with your Navision ERP system through Appsy Connect. We have a demo Shopify store connected with a Navision ERP and the version is NAV 2016. So I'll show you some of the basic synchronization processes that our connector has. So let me quickly start with the customer synchronization process. And to start with it, I'll register as a customer from the front end of this demo store. And I sync it back to Navision through our connector. Okay, so I've registered as a new customer and now let me put in a dummy billing and shipping address. And some dummy phone number. And let me save it. So this is the Appsy Connect agent which is installed on the Navision server. Well, the entire configuration of the connector, all the value mapping, all the field mapping, all the tax and shipping mapping, everything is done on Appsy Connect Cloud. The engine of the connector resides inside the Appsy Connect agent which is installed on the Navision server. And here we have the two set of processes over here. So all the processes that would sync information from NAV to Shopify are listed under this tab, and the ones that would sync information from Shopify to NAV are listed under this tab. So I've registered as a new customer from the Shopify, so I'll quickly go to this particular tab and I'll run the customer add process. And for every process that we have two options, manual as well as automatic sync. So in case you want to sync something in the automatic mode, you'd just have to change the mode of the synchronization process, and this process would run after uniform period of time, which again can be set from here. And if you set it into manual, you just have to click on this button and it would sync the information from Shopify to NAV. So now let me go to the Navision and show you where this has been downloaded. So this is the customer, Martin Henderson. This is the name, the address, the phone number and the email ID that I've provided. In case there are extra fields in Shopify to be mapped with extra UDOs of Navision, we can do that as well. And it's a bidirectional process, so if you have existing customers in your Navision, you can upload them to Shopify and can allow them to have an account in your online store. So now let me quickly create an item in Navision and show you how you can list it in Shopify right from your NAV. So let me create a new item. And let me provide a unit price. And so these are the extra tabs that are created by the virtue of the granules that we installed in Navision. So from here we can control the visibility of the product in Shopify. We can even ensure whether the product will be visible at the front end of the store, and if first customers can come into the front end and purchase it. We also have a web item flag checkbox, which basically helps us in differentiating between the items which are supposed to be showcased in your online store and are supposed to be listed in Shopify. And in case you have multiple categories in Shopify, you can also select the category in which this item is supposed to be showcased. It's a demo Shopify store that I have it, and it has just only one category, so I need not select any category. So let me save it, and these are some general things of NAV. Okay, so I saved it. So again I need to go back to the agent, and now I need to run one of the processes which is listed under this NAV to Shopify tab. So I'll run the product add process, and if I go to the backend, I'll be able to see the product. The product would not be showcased at the front end yet because it does not have a stock. So let me search with the okay, so this is the product. So this is the title, the name of the product, and as you can see, it's been made visible, and the online store checkbox is ticked. Product type is simple, and there is only one variant, and here is the price that I provided, and this is the SKU. So now let me again quickly go back to the nav and provide a stock. This is the item that I just created. So I'll just run a simple purchase cycle, create a purchase order and post it. Let me just randomly select a dummy vendor and provide a dummy invoice number. So it's an item, and so this is the item. Let me provide a quantity and let me post it. Okay, so now I need to run the inventory update process, and as I mentioned previously that all our synchronization processes have got both the modes, manual and automatic. So in case you have the inventory update or any of the other processes set into the automatic mode, after a uniform period of time it will just run and keep the platforms updated. So in case this process is set into the automatic mode, and if there is any updation in the inventory or stock in Navision, the value would also be reflected in your Shopify store. So let me just refresh the page in Shopify and we'll get to see the stock with which I updated in Nav. So as you can see, this is the inventory value that I just provided, which is 2000. So now let me go to the front end, and I'm still logged in as Martin Henderson. Let me quickly place an order with this item, test product. So let me put in a quantity of 2 and check out. So this is the billing and shipping address that I provided. So I'll just select an offline payment method for this order that I'm placing from a demo Shopify store, and the order total is 288. So the order has been placed. So let me again head back to the agent and now run the order add process, and now let me quickly go to the nav and check the order. So this is the order with the order total 288, and this is the item with which the order was placed, as you can see, and the shipping cost of $20. This is the person who placed the order, and this is the shipping address that was provided. Okay, so let me go back to the Shopify store and do the shipping. Let me fulfill this order. Mark it as speed. Fulfill the item. Some random tracking number. So in case AppSync is configured properly, the tracking ID which is provided in Shopify would also get synced back to the Navision. And we have another process for downloading the shipping, that's the ship and add. So now if I go back to the posted documents, you would have the shipment. So as you can see, this is the shipment. So these are few of the processes that AppSync Connect offers for integrating Navision and Shopify. And we have a lot of other processes, but these are just the basic ones that we just showed you in the demo. Thank you.